And we're going to... I have a feeling they're... Okay.
Let's get this direct. Speaks highly. Attacking us. Prepare to
Oh, I failed it. Oh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, so... Whoops. Okay. Whatever, I'll just... Okay. I'll just kill them all. I'll just die, actually. Now you know not to shoot Sean in the face. Okay. See what happens. Okay, so I have to go back to the Institute again. Okay, so we're back in the Institute again. Right where we started off.
Real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further.
Yeah, he's coming. I'll put away my gun, I guess. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, why am I sitting here? That's a stupid idea. I need to sit here. Oh, of course, that's what... I don't want to sit next to either of those people. They're whatever.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our...
He hurt my feelings.
...continues to rise as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests...
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. on our surroundings, that time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not to see in time. I promise you that. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Why would you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in poor form. But I'm afraid it's not. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, when he said he was dying, he already did die a few minutes ago when I shot him.
So that had Billy, Holiday, Billy spelled.
I think all the people here are now mad at me because I'm the new father. Yeah, that's right.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Coming to you from, the jewel green,
Okay. Oh.
I mean, the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Here's the Ink Spots singing Maybe.
I don't want to do anything. I don't want to become an enemy of... Oh my gosh. No, I'm not doing that. I don't care what they say. I still don't know which holotape it is. I guess I don't really have a choice. I guess I have to do this. Okay, I have to become an enemy of Brotherhood of Steel.
Guess we'll have to go through them.
accidentally left my power fist on. Whoops. What are we gonna do? Can't I just do nothing? Yep, yep, okay. I guess.
Initially, guess we'll have to go through them.
Okay. Do I still have like anything laser, like a laser rifle or something? Okay.
I'm blind. Thorium.
Are you serious? I used a stim pack. That's a lie. With the ghoulish radiation heals you. Oh. I don't need to do that. Personality.
No sign of the agitator. We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Almost missed this. Good.
Dr. Fillmore.
This wasn't really what I planned on doing today.
Hang on.
Security's too good.
Allie. Well, isn't this fun?
Can't break the code.
Well, can she break it? Well, I don't know how to do this then.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Allie, let's hope the Brotherhood hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
Have to
Doesn't look like
find
that'll
the
get us
card.
anywhere. At least not without whatever card activates it.
I hope you enjoyed that last song.
I'm sorry, my brother was being stupid.
Okay. Hey,
No way I'm cracking this.
how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead, or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway, I'm glad you're back, Nick, even though we never really talked, like, ever. Here's Sheldon Allman with Crawl Out Through the Fallout. Probably some bad advice overall, but, you know, it rhymes.
I want to take like some points back to get a... I can't do anything now.
Hasn't beaten us to the agitator.
So, can you move? Turns away. Okay, I'm gonna end the broadcast here.